Hello! I've got this to review. This is the Coovee, or C-O-O-V-E-E, Coovee LCD writing tablet. It's meant to be for kids. Obviously draw, as you can just see here. But we're going to have a look and unbox it. So I've not opened it. This is how it comes wrapped up. I'll just open the top. It's in a little bit of plastic. Okay, here it is. So this pen comes out forwards. Okay, it's firmly in there, it doesn't want to come out easily. There we go. So it's just a little plastic stylus. It's a hard plastic end, so that's hard. It's very light. This is seriously for kids. So we've got a single button control. We've got a button battery compartment on the back and nothing else. So there's Coovee. Just says LCD Writing. I'm going to presume you hold it this way up and this is the bottom. So we're pressing the button. Nothing. The instructions? Nope, no button. Does it come with a battery? Doesn't say if it comes with a battery, so we'll press the button again. Oh, okay, no, right, so watch this magic. You can make notes or sketches or whatever. Touch the button, it's gone. I don't know if there's an anti-erase button. I think it said something about that. So there's a erase button, battery, writing out stylus, and lock. Where's lock? Because I presume, oh, lock is just here, look, there's lock. So I will presume now my handwriting's not the best. Yeah, so with the lock on, the writing doesn't go away. It's described as a 10-inch graphics tablet portable mini handboard writing pad. This is awful for writing with. Let me take the lock off and let me place it down and see if I can do some nice handwriting. So, yeah, my handwriting is not the best, but this is my nice handwriting. This is my nice handwriting. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. It's scrunching things together. You'll see that, say, the V here has got quite a rounded look to it. You can get a sharper V. So if I clear, you can get that, but they've all got a rounded touch to them. This is perhaps the sharpest, where I've come down and gone straight back over, and same maybe for that one. But the rest of them have got a roundedness to them. Colour wise, of course, so as we draw, we start off with a yellow orange, and then it goes to a green blue. Do this one as well. Then it goes back to a green orange, and an orange yellow, yellow, blue. So it's specific. It's not, you can't pick your own colours. It's also, it does work right to the edges. So you can't colour it. I can't pick any colour. I can't select any colour. You've got these rough bands of orange, green, blue, green, orange again, alternating down the page. But I could see that saving a bit of paper. I could see it being of some use if you're trying to get a child to handwrite. Let's try and put the pen back on. So the pen does go back on, but I think a child would constantly do that and it would just go through. You have to push it in and then click it into place, which a child isn't going to do. But, and I just spotted this, if I can get it out again, there we go. There's a circle hole there and there's a circle hole there. You could have a piece of string keeping the two together. It's a shame it doesn't come with that. I would suggest it should come with that by default, but it clearly doesn't. I have no comment upon the longevity of it because I've literally just got it out of the packet. It's held together, by the way. There are some screws. You'll see there's some screws here, here, and one on the battery compartment just there. But otherwise, it's these clips. 3 on that side, none at the bottom there, but at the top, sorry, at the bottom here, not at the top, there's a couple more here. So there's 9 of those clips. And the battery type is CR 2016 3-volt. And that's screwed shut. So the battery compartment is screwed shut. So little ones aren't going to easily, you know, open it and eat it. I'm just looking if other things will draw on it. So let's try metal. So metal draws on it quite well. This is a pair of, obviously I do not recommend you do this yourself, but you get, if you could be careful enough without scratching the surface, you get finer lines with a sharper piece of metal. A cotton bud also seems to work quite well after a fashion. Obviously that's metal again. Let's try toothpick. Yep, so toothpick works really well. So a cocktail stick here I've actually got actually works really well. So if you lost the pen, a cocktail stick would work really well and be better than scissors. But that's still very, very sharp to give a child. This is much, 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 much safer. The reverse side of the pen also seems to work. So anything that's not earth it is going to give a bit of, so plastics are going to obviously, they don't conduct per se, but they don't insulate like a finger does. Finger doesn't work. I press the button, my finger does nothing, the pen does something. Obviously there are mile marks all over this screen, so don't know what would happen if I flexed it. In fact, if I push hard enough with my finger, I can see marks coming up where the rear display is showing itself through. This is just a test of how good or bad it's going to be. If I, let's face it, I've got mine free. So putting pressure on it has definitely left fingerprints. Look, fingerprint here. Let's see if they go. They go. So even though I've put a bit of a bang to it, I'm going to suggest, as long as I don't crack or pop the LED cells, all will be well with the world. It's quite nice. It's light, it's cheap, I think it's quite effective. I will give it 5 stars. Do not use the tablet under strong light or UV. I wouldn't suggest getting it hot either because it's got a battery in it and it's an LCD. Image saving with free app. Can scan the image, convert into a sketch map easily, as well as filling it in with colours. So that's a separate app, and I'm not installing an app, and I'm not saying you should install the app, but as somebody that spends time with computers, this is made in China, so it's right there. I would suggest that the app is going to come from China and you not install it. That's my opinion. Whether you save 100,000 pages of paper is yet to be seen. I have seen much smaller versions of this, like half the size, used in professional situations because they're black and they come with like a leather case. This is £16 at the moment on Amazon. I will put the link below if this isn't already posted to Amazon. This is a winner on quality, on price and ability compared to those professional versions of the same thing. This is actually quite nice. If you can stand to carry this child's toy into a meeting, I think it would be useful. Bye bye.